Hello students, have you ever been alone at home or somewhere else? Have you ever been longed for company of your friend or anybody else? Have you ever frightened of something? You might have experienced these things in your life. Robinson Crusoe has also experienced these things in his life. Let us see how. Students, Daniel Defoe was an English writer who has written a novel, Robinson Crusoe, in 1719. This chapter, Robinson Crusoe discovers a footprint, is an extract from that novel. So, let us study what has been given in this extract. Robinson Crusoe's ship had been destroyed by the sea. He had been alone for many years and longed for company. One day he discovers a footprint on the sand. Let's find out what he did then. So students, Robinson Crusoe, who was a sailor, had gone for a journey in the sea, and he faces a storm in the sea, and his ship had been destroyed. Now he had saved his life by reaching an island on a small boat. But he had been alone on that island for many years, and he longed for company because there was nobody living on that island. And one day he discovers a footprint on the sand. Sand, that is beach. He discovers a single footprint on that sand. Now let's see what happened. One day when I was going towards my boat, I was surprised to see the footprint of a man on the sand. Now let's see. One day when I is Robinson Crusoe here. Now students, pay attention to the chapter. Here Robinson Crusoe is telling his own story, that is, he is writing his autobiography. So all I belongs to Robinson Crusoe here. So he is telling that one day when I was going towards my boat, I was surprised to see the footprint of a man on the sand. When Robinson Crusoe was going towards his boat, he has a small boat, and when he is going towards the boat, he discovers a footprint on the sand. He saw that it is the footprint of a man. And he was surprised because for many years there were nobody on the island. I stood amazed. I listened. I looked around me. I could neither hear nor see anything. Now Robinson Crusoe is saying that he was amazed. He was surprised so much. And he listened to, and he is looking around him. He was searching for person whose footprint is this, but he could neither hear nor see anything. He could not see anybody, or he could not hear any sound around him. I went up higher to look down. I went up the shore and down the shore, but it was no good. I could find no other footprint but that one. Now Robinson Crusoe, trying to find out the person whose footprint is this, he went here and there, up the shore, down the shore, but of no good. That means he could not find anyone there. and he could not find any other footprint as well. I went to it again to see if there were any more footprints and to tell if it had been my imagination. Now Robinson Crusoe was thinking if it is his imagination only, that now he wanted to know if this footprint is real or his imagination only. So he went to the footprint again and he was to investigate the footprint. But I was not mistaken, for there was exactly the print of a foot, toes, heel, every part of a foot. I could not imagine how it came there. Now, when he investigates closely, he found that it is a footprint only, footprint of a man. Every part of foot was there, toes, heel, everything was printed on the sand. So he now found that it was not his imagination, it is real footprint. But now he could not imagine how it came there. How does this footprint came there? I stayed a long time thinking, but became more and more confused. Then he thought and thought and thought, but he was getting more and more confused and he could not find whose footprint is this. At last, I returned home very frightened, looking behind me after every 2 or 3 steps, mistaking every bush and tree to be a man. At last Robinson Crusoe returned home. He was very frightened, and when he was going to his home, he was looking back again and again because he was very frightened, and he also mistaken every bush and tree to be a man. He was thinking, if there is a man, he was very frightened. If somebody has come, he will kill him. When I came to my cave, which I called my castle, I ran inside it as if I was being chased. When Robinson Crusoe reached his home was a cave, and he called his home, that is cave, a castle. He called his cave a castle. And he ran inside his home and as if he was being chased. He thought that he was being chased, that somebody is coming after him. Chase means somebody is coming after him. I do not remember whether I used the ladder or went in my hole in the... Now he was so much frightened that he even not remember that he used ladder or not. Enter the rock which I called the door. Now caves do not have door. Students, as you all know, he was residing in a cave, and cave do not have door. But a rock was there which he called a door. I ran for cover faster than any animal could run. And I ran, and Robinson Crusoe ran faster than an animal. Because he was very, very frightened. I did not sleep that night. The more I thought about what I had seen, the more afraid I became. And whenever he thought about what happened that day, he became more and more afraid. He became more and more frightened. I thought it could be one of the savages of the mainland who had wandered out to the sea in a small boat. Now he thought, this is his imagination only, he thought that he must be a savage. Savage means beast. So some beast, some who was living in the mainland came there, wandering in a small boat. Luckily, I was not on shore at that time. But what if he had seen my boat? If he had seen the boat, he would have realized that someone lived on the island and would soon return with others to kill and eat me. Now, he was thinking that luckily I was not at shore at that time when the savage came there. But if he has seen my boat, he must gone back and he will came back with his other friends and they will search me and kill me and eat me. Now Robinson Crusoe was frightened that the savages will come and eat me now, because now they are knowing that somebody is living on this island. And so I lay fearful for many days. On that night he could not sleep, and even for many days he was very, very fearful and prayed for protection. And he was praying that God, please protect me. He was feared of himself. In doing so, I was much comforted and began going to investigate. I was much comforted and began going out to investigate. But even now, as I went forward, I looked behind me frequently because I was still very frightened. Now many days passed and he is comforted somehow. He is less fearful now, but still he is fearful. Whenever he went anywhere, he looked behind him frequently. Again and again he looked behind him because he was still frightened. However, as I went about for 2 or 3 days and saw nothing, I became a little bolder. Now some days has been passed. That is why he became little bolder. He became little less fearful. I decided to go down to the shore again and examine the footprint once more. Now after some days, like 2-3 days, he decided to go to the shore again to investigate the footprint again. Now he want to check the footprint again. I decided to measure it with my own foot mark. Now he thought that let me measure it. He want to measure the foot mark with his own foot. As I came closer to the footprint, I realized that it could not be my footprint because I had not come to this part of the beach since a long time. And when he went there near the footprint, he concluded that it would not be his footprint because he had not came there for a long time. He was not there for a long time. It seemed larger than. Secondly, as I placed my foot alongside that footprint, when he placed his foot on the footprint, he found that it was larger than his own foot. So it means it is not his foot. My fear returned. I went home again, believing that there was someone there. The island was inhabited. Now he was fearful again, and he went home again, and he thought that somebody is there on the island, and this island was inhabited. This island was inhabited. Inhabited means occupied. It means Robinson now was sure that there was somebody else living on the land, and they will be savages, and they will come and eat him. So this was the story of this chapter, which has been taken from the novel Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe. So I hope you have got understand the story. Thank you.